What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my countdown series. Today is game number 21 in my countdown. Glad you guys couldn't make it, and I'm glad to be here. Gonna play a little Modern Warfare 2 here, playing some free-for-all on Wasteland for you guys today. And I'm gonna be using the TAR-21 with a silencer on it. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. Our attachments for the next game in the series. Yeah, I'm still not going to name it. I think I'm just going to not name it now out of principle. It's not that I'm completely scared to say the words that rhyme with black and one that rhymes with cops, but I'm just going to stay away from it. Alright guys, check it out. This is the attachment list that I have for your assault rifles and probably the LMGs, and there are actually going to be some pistol attachments in here as well. First thing I have on the attachment list is extended mags, and remember, all of these attachments, you won't have to use the weapons to unlock them anymore like you have in previous titles. In this one here, you can simply buy the attachment you want. So say you want extended mags right off the bat, as long as you have the points to purchase it with, you can actually buy the extended mags immediately once you get the weapon. So first thing, extended mags. Now the second one is dual mags. Now I'm wondering what the real difference is going to be here. Will it be a faster reload on the dual mags? And extended mags will actually have more bullets in the magazine? Hard to say. We'll have to kind of wait and see. Third attachment on the list is going to be the Acog sight. I imagine it will be very similar to the previous incarnations of Acogs that we have seen in the past. The next one on the list is probably going to be the most used one out of anything, because it is actually the most customizable, and that is the red dot sight. You can customize this thing in any way you can imagine, pretty much. You can put different sights on it, different symbols, and you can also change those symbols color. Like, let's say you want a smiley face and you want a purple smiley face, you can do it. Now I imagine each color is probably going to be something that you have to pay for, and I don't imagine these will be very expensive, but they will cost you something nonetheless, so be prepared for that. I'm probably going to experiment with some sights that I can actually see the target the best. I'm not going to necessarily go for cosmetics. I'm going to go for what works, and that would probably be a good idea for everyone. Now the next sight on the list here is a Reflex Sight, and if memory serves me right, a Reflex Sight is very similar looking to an Acog, in that it is a large round sight, and it'll have like a red dot in the middle of it. Now if I'm wrong, you guys let me know in the comments below. I decided to do this without researching that fact, but I'm pretty sure I have seen a Reflex Sight in another game, or possibly maybe a video that was military related. I'm pretty sure a Reflex Sight is very similar to an Acog, but there's no magnification. It's just a sight that gives you basically a red dot, but it's completely different than a red dot. So if you guys want to leave a comment below and let me know what your thoughts are on a Reflex. A lot of people have said it's going to be like a holographic. Not quite. It's actually got a scope, kind of like an Acog, but there is no magnification in it. Next on the list is the Master Key under the barrel shotgun. It is returning, and you know, in the other game, you had to use the noob tubes in order to unlock it. Not this one here. If you want the Master Key, you simply pay for it. Now the next one I think is pretty cool actually, and that is a Flamethrower. You could actually use a Flamethrower in World at War, and it was kind of fun, especially in hardcore matches. Flamethrower is really fun to run around with in hardcore, but in core it lacked a little bit. You had to really be right up on somebody to kill them with the Flamethrower, and it'll be interesting to see what this under the barrel Flamethrower will be like in this game. The next one on the list is an infrared scope, and I imagine that will be very similar to a thermal scope. The video that I have seen so far of the infrared scope, it appears to be slightly different color variation. It's going to be more green instead of the black and white scheme that we saw in Modern Warfare 2. But otherwise, it should pick up your thermal body heat. So I would imagine if you wear a Ghost, you will be impervious to the thermal scope, or the infrared scope. Next on the list, good old grenade launcher. The noob tube is back. And the only good thing I've heard so far regarding that is that noob tubes will not be replenished from scavengers. So let's hope that is a true statement. The final assault rifle attachment that I have for you today is my favorite one, and that is the suppressor or silencer. I use it more than any other attachment. If you watch most of my videos, you will definitely see me running around. I enjoy being silenced and off the radar, so I will probably use that quite a bit in this next game. And I do have a few attachments just that are pistol only. I have the Acog. Well, the Acog is not pistol only, but the Acog will be able to be used on a pistol. I don't know if it'll be available for all pistols or just the revolver. But one that definitely will be a revolver only is going to be the snub nose. Now, in past my experience, a snub nose pistol has less range and less accuracy than one with a longer barrel. I actually owned a Ruger Red Hawk that had a 7.5-inch barrel on it, and you know, it was made to reach out and touch someone. Whereas if you had a much shorter barrel, you didn't quite have the range and accuracy at a distance. So we'll see what the snub nose actually does. And to close it out, we have a speed revolver, speed reloader, which is basically a way to reload faster, just like in World at War. And Akimbo is back. You can actually dual wield weapons now. Alright, this game is over. I end this game off at a flawless 30 kills, 0 deaths in free-for-all here in Modern Warfare 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you again tomorrow for another video in the countdown. You guys have a good one.